All right. So first you got to create an audience. And that is so small. Let's make that bigger. So the audience web traffic. Create web traffic audience. Have you done that?
I did, but it didn't work. I had it on the number of people that I had it set up to tag the people that finished the registration with a pixel. I think I may want to tag people that go to the call page.
Yeah. That's we can possibly get to that too. So those are types of campaigns that are conversion campaigns. This is completely different. This is all
okay. I'm sorry.
This is retargeting. So if someone comes to your website, we're going to send them more ads.
Okay, great.
And so number one is create that web traffic audience. That's what the audience is called. Two, we're going to create only people that are in your area in the ad set level. So ad set is only people that in your area. And then three, we just create normal ads. And you can even create the same ads. You can, but what I'm going to try to show you is the ninja method for the ads itself. So you share your screen and we'll go into your book of faces.
Okay. There we go. And then there we go. Good. Come on. All right. We want to go to ads, or what do we want to do?
So, yeah, let's go to manage ads. But before, going in there, going in yonder. And before we actually go in and mess around with the ads, there's a couple things. Let's first go look at your pixels. So up at the top left, little menu bar, find your pixel. And you want to check out your number. So it ends in 3893. 3893. All right, in a different tab, go to your website.
Okay. You may already have it up. I do not currently have it up. It's funny, man. The more that I'm playing
No, your
around,
real website. Like, just go straight to the domain.
The more I'm playing around with things online in the industry, the more I'm seeing a similar strategy play out on other vendors' sites. So, hey, check it out. I got my button here. Remember how you were even helping me out with it? It did not offer that button previously. It's there now.
Oh man, the Squarespace gods must have heard our cry.
They did. Yep.
All right. Do you have Pixel Helper installed? So Pixel Helper is a Chrome plugin. So what you want to do is go to the Chrome store, wherever that is, maybe More Tools or something. Nope. Maybe it's in File. If you go to File, go over to Chrome a little bit, like over to the left there. Preferences. Should be like a thingy. I don't know. Just type up top in the Google search Chrome store.
Okay.
It might be called plugins or something.
Let's try that. Okay.
All right. So you don't need that one, but click on that apps thing. There you go. And then search for Pixel Helper. Yep, that top one. And what this is going to do, it's going to make sure that you have the correct pixel installed and everything.
I'm just going to hold off on that for right now. Cool. I do almost everything from my laptop, so I'm going to hold off on tagging it to everything. Okay, so now go to my website, refresh.
Yeah, you might have to refresh. There we go. All right, so it's the little blue thing up there. That little to the right. Yep. And so it's saying that pixel ID is 3893. Is that the one? Is that the same?
That's the one right there,
All right,
3893.
cool. All right, go ahead and on this page, click on in that blue, and let's take a look and see if you have any. You know what? It might be better if I drive.
Yeah,
I'm going to request control of your mouse.
Take it, drive it.
All right, so these are called standard events, right? Like complete registration. Let's go ahead and add another standard event. So many things on here. Setup, and you kind of act like you're installing the pixel again. Manually install it. And what I did, you go down to the second page and install event code. And I did initiate checkout and put it on that call page.
Yeah, I like it.
You don't need the, so then go to your Squarespace.
Okay.
All right. And
I'm gonna rename this page here in the next little bit, maybe even today. I don't know.
All right, click on the gear.
Okay.
And advanced, and paste that sucker in there. Save it. All right, so now you have a code that says, hey, anytime somebody comes here, it triggers Facebook as a initiate checkout. Now that doesn't have anything to do with retargeting. If anybody's watching this, or you especially, like, that is just for later. If we wanted to create some campaigns that are conversion campaigns, we can do that. But we're going to go back over here. So now the main thing I wanted to make sure was we have the right pixel installed, and it's showing that what's the time frame here? How many all days available? All right, so the last 28 days. Wow, 2.4 thousand people viewed the pages.
That seems excessive.
That seems excessive. I don't know why they'd lie about it. Yeah. What's your Squarespace say?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Analytics. Last 30 days.
Boy, I'll tell you what. If I've had 2,400 page views, yeah.
This is 1,400.
You go down to unique visitors, it says only 863. So, which I'm good with. I mean, like that's way up from where it was before we started doing anything. So, way up.
Look at this spike here. How'd you do that?
That must have been. Gee, I don't know.
Were you running ads back then?
I should. April was a really rough month. I did not keep track of my activity very well. I'm sorry. So.
Yeah, so it's saying like February 540, 553.
Yeah, look at that ramp up. See, January was when we first talked, and that, man, we were using our main website for gallery proofing for our W-2 real estate stuff too. So, yeah, that's cool.
All right, so let's see. go back over to the Facebook. Let me shoot a text back. Move the video is always in the wrong place. All right. So what we're going to do is we need to create an audience. That was step one. Create an audience. Now that we know the pixel, that should have been step one, is make sure the pixel's correct. Are you here? All right. That looks like you've got one created here. Website traffic 30 days. I just want to create one for 7 days at first.
Yeah. Yep.
But it's showing less than 1,000 people, which could be true, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, Squarespace is saying we had 863 unique visitors. So, I mean, we're getting there, but yeah, we're still under 1,000.
Okay, cool. So custom audience, website traffic, any website visitors, and you can actually, this is where you can do some stuff here too, like complete registration. You can send people this, that have completed the registration. You can actually make that so they don't see the ads anymore.
Oh, cool.
But what we're going to do is just 7 days, because at this point, simplicity is everything. And there's not that many people that fill out the form, in a month compared to the thousands that see the ad. So even if the people that filled out the form see the ad again, it's not the end of the world. It's still a reminder. It builds. So website traffic past 7 days. Boom. There we go.
Let me actually change this real quick. Hang on just a second.
All right.
Since traffic is such a popular word with our ad sets, I just want to make sure that I'm there. So that's how I'd like it set up. We can go on.
All right. Yep. Hit control or hit enter or boom. There we go.
There we go.
So we've got the audience, and it's like, hey, do you want to create a similar audience? No, we don't want to do that right now, but it's something to think about. All we're focusing on here is retargeting. So now we'll go to the ads manager. And let's take a second, and I want to show you, can you stop sharing?
Yep. There you go. Stop share. Boom.
All right. I'll share mine. And Facebook. Oh, there's my family 2 years ago.
There it is.
Man, I was about 20 pounds heavier. Manage ads. All right, so I've got one campaign, and I actually have, I'm just retargeting people on Instagram, which is, you don't have to do that. You can retarget people on Facebook and Instagram, but this is my latest little test. So whether they saw me on Facebook or Instagram, this is kind of interesting because I made an ad set that is only for Instagram stories. And the reason being is the Instagram stories are only 15 seconds and they're portrait mode. Right? So here's a couple examples of what that looks like. Because if you go through a story and somebody's talking to you and it's like real quick, my thought process was that it's better to have like talking and the text on there in case they have their sound off. And these are the headlines. All I did was I went to the headlines, that we always use.
Yep.
Look, it says, before you hire a wedding DJ, you must check out Nice Entertainment. Swipe up and get $200 off. This one, finally, a wedding DJ all brides in Atlanta have been waiting for. Swipe up to learn more and get $200 off. Right. I got one that's no words. Just testing different stuff.
Yep.
This one is a picture and words. So that's kind of the theory behind the ninja method, is give it some stuff. So those are all vertical or portrait pictures, portrait videos. These are square, and I made them square and put them in Instagram story. You can also use these in Facebook story too, or Facebook's news feed, because I think they do square too, right? Like you can use a square picture in Facebook.
Yep.
All right. So it's the same thing, just different deals. So that little app I used was actually called Clip-O-Matic, right? Clip-O-Matic. And the crazy thing is, even if people aren't clicking on it, they're still seeing it.
Right. Yeah. My thought is, there's two schools of thought. Either you're chasing them around the internet and kind of getting on their nerves, or you're staying top of mind and it's trust stacking, because not everybody knows how to retarget. I certainly don't see anybody else's ads following me around the internet. So I'm going to lean on trust stacking and top of mind. And that's what I'm hoping to get done with retargeting. So,
yeah, because only 8 people clicked, but 2,700 saw that retargeted ad.
Right. And your frequency is going to be higher on these than the basic Facebook ads, because you're dealing with a very tight population, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. And it's only, which is pretty crazy. Like, all right, so 25,000 people have seen my initial ads. And so here's the initial ads. It went to everybody engaged in Atlanta. And I put that pixel. So first off, we are going all over the place because this is how they went there first. So I set this campaign up as a conversion, a conversion campaign instead of a traffic campaign. And the ad set was, this is what's different between a conversion and a traffic. You don't have this in traffic, but in a conversion, you get to pick where you want them to land. Like you say, hey, this counts as a conversion if they went to the initiate checkout page.
Okay.
The other part is this 1-day click review. There's several different options. My mentor told me to put 1-day click review. That's just what I did. I don't know what that means. But let's see what the ad that I have that's going is just this: before you hire a wedding DJ, read this.
That's cool looking ad.
It's the same thing with just different pictures and collages. I made these collages, or these top two, with an app called Pick Jointer.
Okay.
And these are in the, it's like special. If you keep going way to the right, it's like special looking things. I figured it just looks cool. Look at this one. It's really unique. Oh, I didn't put it on here. What's interesting is the guy saw his own picture and they started commenting on it.
That's awesome.
This was actually one of his friends. But yeah, this is the ad that's getting them there, because I did some split testing and this was the one thing that just everybody was clicking on. So I'm just like, get everybody there, get everybody there, get everybody there. And then they might not book a call because they got there pretty quick, but it did mean that they're interested in wedding DJ. They went all the way to the initiate checkout page. I could just run the ads to people that went to the initiate checkout page.
So let me talk through this real quick.
Yeah.
We can set up basic Facebook ads or Ninja Method ads or whatever we want. We can then retarget people who visit the website with a set of ads to get them back to the website. And we can exclude people that went to the pricing page, right? Because we have that checkout set up as well, that whoever initiated checkout.
You could, but I don't think you should initiate.
But then we
Those.
have another ad set that retargets people that initiated checkout that did not complete the call, and we can exclude people that completed the call. That way, all of our dollars are going to really intentional things.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? Is that too complicated?
No. And here's real quick how you exclude. So let's go in here. This is going to be Facebook feed. Or we'll just say this is everywhere. No, we'll keep it a Facebook news feed. And I'm not going to do the ad yet. I'm going to save this as a draft. And so what I want to do is actually go back over here. For some reason, it gets all crazy. So go back to retargeting. This Insta feed, I can duplicate all of these into, not into this, but into that Facebook news feed. And boom, they just went all over there. So I didn't have to create them again. You see how I did that?
Yep.
So now if I go into campaigns, retargeting, Facebook news feed, here's all of these.
Yep.
And these are going to Facebook. So I don't want it on yet. It's not, I guess it hasn't been published, so it doesn't matter. It's in draft. And here's a couple things to look at. So here's how you exclude people. So first we could say, this is last 7 days website visits. We could actually, and if you wanted to exclude people that I don't think I created an audience for. So what you have to do is create an audience. Whoops. I'm going to go ahead and create an audience real quick for.
I just have to think like the cost per click or cost per landing page view on this part of our audience is going to be way up there, maybe like 10, 15, 20, $30 because they've already been to your website. They already know what you offer. But if they're willing to go back to your website a second time, man, they already know what the gig is and they're going to, you know what I'm saying? Like certainly they're going to set up a phone call, right?
Yeah. So
they like your work. They know that your pricing's not on your website. Like they know that you set up phone calls and bid custom wedding proposals or whatever. And they're going to go back and do that now.
And this is where, you can get really interesting. I made a whole series one time on how to do this. If you wanted to send this group of people a different ad every 7 days, you could totally do that.
Okay.
You make one audience that is, let me finish this real quick and I'll show you. So this is an initiate checkout audience. And I put it as 14 days because, just it's a little bit bigger. All right. So here's what I did. Website visitors 1 to 4 days.
Okay.
Website visitors 5 to 8 days, 9 to 12 days, 13 to 16 days, 17 to 20. And then when you go in and create your audiences, you go 1 through 4 days. And then when you go to 5 through 8 days, you exclude these people. And so they kind of gets triggered over into the next. It's a really cool method. It's kind of overkill. And it's confusing. So I didn't teach anybody that this time around because
it would be confusing.
It is stupid confusing. But let me create one more audience of the people that registered. Right? Like visitors, complete a registration. Set up calls. And I'm going to make that even bigger. So I don't want them to see any ads for 30 days. If you wanted to do that. So here's what we're talking about. If you wanted to go back into that retargeting thing, and say you only wanted to send ads to people that initiated checkout, but if they set up a call, you don't want them to keep getting the. So this is saying less than 10, but I think it's because it hasn't populated yet.
You know what? If it's less than 10, but those 8 or 9 people that had visited my website in the last that went to the setup column page in the last week, man, that's intentional advertising, and there should be some good return on investment there. They liked your stuff enough to click on your website. They liked enough to click through to the call page. They just got frustrated in that brief moment because they were looking for a number, right?
Exactly.
So maybe they've got their number from somebody else now and they're willing to have a conversation. So whatever.
And I don't think they're frustrated because they didn't get a number.
Maybe they just weren't ready, or maybe they were at work or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, I still talk to brides every single day, and nobody's mad at me because they had to set up a call and talk to me. Like,
right.
The weirdest thing. If they didn't want to set up a call, I probably didn't want to talk to them because they're just not in my budget. But this is the most important thing with retargeting right here. This thing. You don't do landing page views. You do, it's hidden now. It used to be like a drop down, but it's like daily unique reach. We'll deliver your ads to people up to once a day. This is amazing. For some reason, this will get in front of them every single time. So if they land on your website, your retargeting ads will absolutely hit them with this daily unique reach. That means every single day for 7 days, your ad will be in front of them.
Okay.
So that's why it's important to make sure that you've got some stuff here that's different, because Facebook will pick and choose. They won't show the same one every single time. So yeah, this is always pause it at the best part. And all of these have a link on them too. And this was a headline. In those headlines, your perfect wedding day soundtrack. Get a quote. Someone will get a quote. Some are booked now. Just a hodgepodge of different things. So yeah, let's go over to yours and do that as well. So we've got, I'm going to publish this. I just made an ad.
Boom.
Okay. So is it on? Why is it not on? Always make sure there's nothing blue up here. I've had some people call me and like, man, my ads aren't doing anything. And it still hasn't been reviewed and published. Like, make sure everything's on. Everything is reviewed and published. All right, cool. So let's go over to yours. I'm going to stop sharing.
Okay.
And the budget, I put $20 a day. That's ridiculous. I'm going to go back in and change that to $7. I just thought of that. Like, there's no need to spend $20 a day on retargeting people.
When we get done with this, man, I've got some exciting stuff to share with you about some of the stuff we're doing here once we get done walking through this.
All right. Did you get a chance to make the little video slideshow thing?
Not yet, man. Not yet.
Okay. What we can do is actually, I think Facebook has a thing that'll do it. All right, create a new campaign.
New campaign. All right.
And this is going to be traffic.
Okay.
What are we doing? Call it retargeting.
So I'm going to go through and I'm going to build out that tier system. Not quite as complicated as the 1 to 4 days, 5 to 8 days thing.
Okay.
But Do I want to go ahead and do that here? Maybe people that visited the website that did not initiate a call? Like they went to checkout, but they initiated the checkout, but they did not actually set up the call?
I think for this right now, do it to everybody that landed on your website.
Okay, cool.
And the only difference will be just people in your area. All right, so this will be, you can just say like, it's kind of the same thing. Web visitors. And one thought process would be to only put engaged people. That's going to narrow it down more. But what I've found that's kind of cool, and I was talking to some other guys that are doing this, is they even their competition or other wedding professionals in their area that come by to see their website, they start seeing your ads, which is kind of cool. You know, like it's not a terrible thing that they get reminded of you.
Sure.
If it's a good ad.
I mean, yeah, we're definitely in that phase of business right now to where we want to do that. So website traffic for past 7 days.
Yep.
Okay. Boom. And now if I wanted to exclude, here's where I could exclude. We're not going to actually do this time, but I could exclude people that had filled out that form if I created that audience.
Yeah, people that set up the call.
Okay.
And just leave that wide open, but change your location to a regional area or something, a state or whatever you want. You just don't want somebody all over the world taking your ad spend.
Right.
All right.
For now.
So there we go. And
actually, let's just leave it as wide open as possible.
Yeah. All right. So I would just do automatic placements unless you have specific ads like I did that you made for Instagram stories and Instagram feed.
Okay. Is $5 a day enough?
Yeah, that'll work.
And then I'm going to come right here to
there.
Data unique reach will deliver ads to people up to once a day. So they won't see my ad more than once a day. Is that the thing?
We'll deliver your ads to people up to once a day. So let's see. Let's go down through the thing. Landing page view says we'll deliver your ads to people who are more likely to click on your ads link and load the website or instant experience. Link clicks delivered ads to people most likely to click on them. Impressions will deliver your ads to people as many times as possible. And this will deliver your ads. What I have learned and what I've been told is that when you put this, it makes people see your ad once a day, which is super impressive. Because people get online all the time and they don't see your ads.
Okay.
But this just
we'll roll with it.
And I did the same bid cap, I play around with that.
I'll just leave it here for now. I mean, we all know setting it for $81 or $80 or whatever. Here, I'll just go ahead and do it. Cool. Boom.
All right. Continue. And here's what I want to do. Go ahead and load in 6 of your best pictures.
Okay. There we go. Right there. Boom.
Is that 4? Let's just do that then.
That's 5. Let me throw in one more.
That's fine because I want to see if it'll make a video.
That would be awesome. Here, I'm just gonna hit cancel and go with it.
Yeah, because the 6th one can be a video. What's that?
You want to drive?
Oh yeah.
Well, hang on a second. If you're going to try and make a video, I don't think that I would ever necessarily use this in an ad. Whatever. I'll throw it in there, see what happens.
All right, cool.
The detail shot is totally should not work, but we'll see what happens.
So that's the spotlight. There's some fruit. I don't know what happened to our.
There's a, yeah.
All right, 1 to 4 seconds, 10 seconds, 9 seconds. All right, let's just see what happens here. Customize. So we definitely need to crop it because her face is out of there, and you're the photographer. But
Yeah, no, I agree.
is that all good?
That's good. I'm good with it.
All right, cool. All right, and then you can say something along the lines of your. You could say your company, or you could say like, yeah, something on the headlines. I love going to the headlines as much as possible. 20% off wedding photography. Like, make sure they know what this is. All right, cool. Is that gray? You want a different color?
Yep. You know, for whatever it's worth, I found that Googling popular wedding colors is a really good. I mean, because like a lot of us in this group are dudes, and we don't necessarily know what colors brides are going to connect with. I mean, we can guess, but you can Google like popular wedding colors, and it'll give you like specific colors that play well with each other and everything. So anyway,
Good idea.
Idea.
Yeah, that's a brilliant idea, actually. Let's see. How does this image size? I don't know why. It's. You can now add Mother's Day stickers. Oh.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want.
We don't need a Mother's Day sticker. Actually, I don't think we need any stickers. All right, so that is the shortest, weirdest little video. But
yeah, I can go in and fine tune that and get it more on brand and everything like that later. There was also a color block underneath that third slide, and what I'm talking about with Googling wedding colors is I don't have any clue what I would put with that purple, but Google tells me what to do with that. So,
hey, that's a brilliant idea. Got to Google, you can do anything.
yeah.
Oh wow, it's like chopping her head off there. Let's see. Customize video. Cancel. I don't know. Maybe we can see what it looks like here in a second. So it just made. So here we can just do a short video. Oh, here we go.
Hit that play button. Let's see what it does. That motion right there, man, that's gonna catch somebody's eye long enough for them to see the 20% offer, you know?
Yeah. Like, oh. See, and it just plays over and over and over.
Yeah. It's good.
It'd be even better if you misspelled photography. I know people that do that.
I'm also conscious. Did I do that? Wow. Okay.
Oh. Trying to get the URL, but I like to get it from the actual website so I don't misspell it. All right, boom. And you can also send people to. I've played around with sending people to different places.
Yep.
But I like to just send them back to the beginning and let them go through the process again.
Okay.
Because we think that they remember stuff and that they really read our stuff. They don't care, and they were in a hurry, and
yep.
We just need to send them back. Again, so this is where you do your text and your headline. I'm moving you all around there. Whatever you want to say. I would, since the ad itself says 20% off,
I don't know. That may not be the right copy.
Let's say something about you. What do they get instead of we're crazy? You're crazy if you like
Okay.
like you don't have to put you're crazy. I don't know. It sounds like yeah, you'd be crazy to pass this up. And then just the bottom part can say miss out on these luxury wedding photos. I think
Critique it, man. Tear it apart.
you'd be crazy to miss out. You'd be crazy to miss this. And then the headline is luxury wedding photographer.
Okay. I have found that I'm a fan of the longer headlines there. I think it drives intrigue a little bit more.
Yeah, and sometimes if it's on a desktop, you can actually see it all too. So it's good to have that. You can change learn more. You can leave it there, whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the learn more. So
You're not, or you are?
I am a fan of it.
Oh, okay.
So for some reason, my client base, like simply having that button as message now, get quote, book now. For my client base, learn more is far and above most effective. So
Cool. All right, so let's take a look at what we got here. You don't want to publish. You don't want to confirm just yet. We want to. There's a way to take this because we want to close it, but with it, save to draft. All right, close and save to draft. Okay, cool.
Is this how? I'm sorry, I'll just wait. Is that how you do Ninja method on the same campaign with? Because I was confused on that earlier. Remember?
Well, it's really like you just create 6 different ads. Some are videos, so you could duplicate this again and put a different headline.
Okay.
Maybe even twice.
Okay.
And put 2 different headlines. And then we're going to put a couple different pictures and some long text, some short text. And then you'll name each one of these, like make 6 different ones.
Okay. I'm going to close this out real quick. And then if I wanted to create one with just a still image, I would hit right here. Is that right?
You could, or you could duplicate one of those and change that video into a still image.
Okay. Okay.
You know, just hit duplicate there and let's see what happens. All right, so it's going to go into that same ad set. And then once you're in here, scroll down and click on the little, go up a little bit and click on image radio button, select image. And here you can actually select a couple images and I think it'll build out several ads, or is it just going to do one? All right, so it'll only let you do one at a time now.
That's a winner.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Again, at this point, I know how to go in and change all this stuff and do the short text, long text, stuff like that. So
yeah, so that's pretty much it. All you do is make sure that there's 6 different ads in there, different pictures, maybe make another little video, you know?
Yep.
And
let's see what app I just got here a minute ago. Just got, what app was that? The GoPro Quick.
Oh yeah, it's on desktop?
Yeah, it's on desktop.
I did not know that. I've been using it on my phone. and it kind of crashes too.
So, and then the other one's on iPad, which is so I'll do with all this later, but I can make another little video right there. So
yeah, I mean, I make videos all the time. Gosh, somebody set up a.
you need to hop off here
In 10 minutes. A new client. All right. So, any questions, comments, concerns, confusions? Do you understand?
No, so I think out of this phone call, I know how to retarget. I know how to retarget with like dead precise accuracy of who I want to reach, how to exclude audiences, and then I got the refresher that I needed on how to do Ninja Method. So we're good.
Cool. Well, next time here, stop your sharing. I think that the next step is going to be the traffic, doing a conversion campaign instead of a traffic campaign. And that's
going to be the what conversion?
Conversions. I think before I'll show you guys stuff, I test it out on me first. And I was getting $3 per initiate checkout conversion. You know what that means? Like for
dude, our call's lagging pretty bad right now.
It's because my kids are all over the internet. They're all over the interwebs.
Playing Fortnite?
Roblox or whatever it is. So $2. So $2.45 per initiate checkout.
That's pretty, dude. That's
so
awesome.
15. So gosh, man, look, 13 people. It's just 13 people clicked the link, but 4 of them initiated checkout, which is kind of weird. But only spent $9. Oh, that was just today.
There you go.
So I had 5 people initiate checkout today. And so I'm getting a ton of people over to the You Can Book Me page or the so I've been playing around with this page, and I'm put some more stuff down below it. I thought I did, but I just put this. So I tried this for a week, and it's really tough to try stuff too when the seasons aren't hot, you know. So you don't want to get too crazy with the cheese whiz when just nobody's booking right now.
Right.
But yeah, still getting calls, but the thing is, my next little thing I'm going to try is to create a button here that is like a call now button. But I don't want them to go over to You Can Book Me website because I can't monitor that traffic. What I might do is just put another page with this, like give them one more step. But we'll see. It's all about testing, pivoting.
Yep.
But right now we're getting them from the homepage, and I also deleted a bunch of stuff. I made my homepage super duper short. I also took the audio off of that, so there's no audio, and it plays without them having to click anything. And trusted by brides and the Backstreet Boys. That's Brian Luttrell. And all of these are going over here. Boom.
It's good, man.
Super simple. Cool. All right, buddy. I'm gonna jump off this.
All right.
Set up those retargeting.